produced by Heat.
A little light.
Some slight.
How long you let this shit?
About 10 more seconds.
Okay. Wait. What is that?
That's Shot Rock Nation.
Chapter 4? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We in this motherfucker, y'all. That beat was produced by this man to my left, my co-host.
It's just light work, man. Just light work.
Heat detectors in the building.
What's
You
cracking?
already know, man. We are motherfucking back. I'm your boy Jizzo. This is episode 25 of the Shy City Cypher podcast. Okay, we spoke
Nah, you
about it.
told
It was,
me,
I know it's over with.
Yo. Don't be trying
You're
to do
right,
that
you're
shit.
right. We can't retract. All right, that's over with. Y'all know what it is. This ain't the Cypher. This is the fucking podcast. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Every single week, y'all see the merch right there. If y'all want that official, that's a one of one that he got. So y'all gotta ask him for permission if y'all want one of those. But y'all hit us up on Shy City Cypher, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We ain't got a Snapchat, but whatever. We still in the building though, man. And we
We in
told
the
y'all
building.
this is the opportunity. Shy Cities, I love this shit, man, because it's an opportunity for y'all to get to meet Shy City Cypher MCs that, you know, you might see somebody on a Cypher, don't really know much about them. This is the chance where y'all get to meet them, see what started them in the game and all that. We got a very special...
And maybe even learn some shit.
Facts. I learn some shit every single episode. We got a special guest. Also, we got the engineer in the building. We got Ill for Real. He's not mic'd up, but we got Ill for Real in the building as well.
Shout out Ill for Real.
This is a special interview, man. We got the homie Moecyrus in the fucking building. Can we get some fanfare? Let's go. Y'all see that right there. Y'all see the records right there. Sticking with what we've been doing historically on this show, we bringing y'all special performances by some of these grinders, these entrepreneurs in the city that's really doing their things, hustling, man. I see them. I see what they're doing. They've been on Shy City Cypher. Not all the time. We have guests that haven't been on Shy City Cypher, but today we got a musical performance. We got Young Tech in the motherfucking building. This guy, for those that y'all probably don't know, because the Cypher ain't came out yet. It's coming soon, but he's an MC from Shy City Cypher Volume 37. So that's coming out
Produced
soon.
by Heat Detector.
But this is a good chance for y'all to get to hear some of his music. So without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get this shit in. We got Young Tech in the motherfucking building. Let's
Check. What up, though? Shy City Cypher, it's your boy Young Tech, man. Go ahead and start that over for me, gang. We go ahead and and get to it, man. Shout the motherfucking Shy City Cypher, man. We go ahead and get to these rap songs. Shout out my producer, Kung Pao. It's your boy Young Tech, man. Check. We got a whole bunch of money, y'all been counting by the thousands. Good girl, but a bad bitch gave up a allowance. Wanna take a hit, yo, I got my own flowers. First you get your paper up and then you get the power. Whole bunch of money, I've been counting by the thousands. Good girl, but a bad bitch gave her allowance. Wanna take a hit, yo, I got my own flowers. First you get your paper up and then you get the... First you get your paper up, them niggas try to hate on us. They ain't never made enough. Broke as fucking can't keep up. We play the back, they get the front. Two turned up, we shoot was us. In the rush at light speed, can't find no one like me. I was thinking how I could just come up off this rap shit. So I went up in the stew, cooked me up a classic. I can see the future like I took a tab of acid. I've been feeling super duper fucking fantastic. Yo, my life a movie, and you can get a speaking, bro. If I pass you the doobie, make sure you know which way it go. Pay the tax, I pay the toll. While we never check the scope. Shorty watch me call the place, moving all the X and O's. They know I'm the next to bro. Guess that's what they hating, bro. Never switching up the flow. That's what they pay me for. Off the gas, a bump of snow. Something Yago, that's a stuff. I've been counting money, that's why I ain't call you back. Whole bunch of money, by the thousands. Good girl, but a bad bitch gave her a allowance. Wanna take a hit, yo, I got my own. First you get your paper up and then you get the... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's another one. That's Young Tech, YUNGTACT, man. Thank you guys for having me come through. Check. Once I made the move in 2022, you ain't have a clue what we was finna do. I ain't in the mood for the booty poo. Them bitches pulled up, we brought the cuties through. We was in a zoo, acting fucking fools. Breaking all the break. He was on my dick, I had to stick and move. Bitches pick and choose, I'ma do the same. Baby, when you go, I'm so glad you came. I bought a few new strains, I just do my thing to the keep I claim. Hey, hey, I've been holding back, they ain't noticed tag. Tryna flip a sack, you wanna piggyback. How you tryna ride the wave looking underpaid? And we been getting to the money like it's real estate. Tryna feel it safe, build and renovate. They wanna imitate, but I'ma innovate. Something to emulate. You dudes is in the way. My nigga to this day, yeah, we been chasing fate. Hey, set a date, candlelight type. I'm in the rare airs, yo, I'm feeling like Mike. White stripes on the trays like haze, going hard for at least like the last 10 days. Zone out, lock in, it's the sensei. Template, slide through, dropping off flake. From the baseline, taking off like Blake. And this for all mankind, have a nice day. Hey, yes sir, it's your boy Young Tack, man. Just came through to drop off a couple little Baghdad bombs real quick. Shy City Swiper, man. Shout out y'all, man. I appreciate the love, bro.
What's good, bro? Good shit, man. Good shit. Man, y'all, we finally got you in the studio, bro. What y'all don't know, man, he's Shy City Cypher Alumni MC. Like I said, volume 37. Man, tell them, first of all, I know they got their phones out ready to follow you now. Tell them where they can find you at.
Man, it's Young Tack, YUNGTACT. I'm on everything, the same Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. I'm on all the things, YUNGTACT. And you can tap in with me on the Keith Collection at Instagram. That's THEKIEF Collection, COLLECTION. That's where I'm giving out all the grower tips for my gromies out there.
Hey, shout out to that, man. You already know. That's dope, bro. Like, what do you consider your style as? Like, what influences? Because you're dope, man. Like, lyricists, the beats. Like, what influences that?
I'm a Midwest kid, so like a lot of the stuff we grew up listening to, like Twister and Do or Die and Bone and ICP. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of influences of that. It's like I was in Detroit for a long time, so a lot of that stuff, like those energies. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring them all together. You know. And Snoop, a lot of Snoop West Coast vibes, just everything, man. I'm a big fan of it all. So my name used to be Tactics, and that was my whole plan, was to take all of the things I like about rap and make them all into like a super rapper, and that's what I've been trying to do, is make cool rap.
Being productive in the game nowadays means, like, to stand out, man, you got to be able to have multi hats. You talked about the tips to growing. We know you're MC. What are some of the other things that you do that people out there might not know Young Tech does?
I'm a coordinator of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to bring people together who are got stuff going on and try to give them opportunities. I book shows, Chicago, Detroit. I'm tapped in all over Michigan. I'm basically, just do video. I'm everything, man. I'm hip hop, bro. Like, only thing I don't know how to do is break dance. I can do graffiti. I can fucking DJ, like all that shit, bro. So I'm the culture, bro.
I never wanted to break dance because I felt like I was too tall. Is that why you didn't break dance?
I don't got no like like my rhythm's weird. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop is like rap. It's easy for me to get off like weird rhythms. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I can like play with it. You feel me? Pause.
Do you have what project you got coming up that people might not be knowing about?
I just dropped a project with my homie Kung Pao called To the Max. We made it like a couple years ago. But I got this Resident Evil project that I'm dropping. Um, it's my homie Leak. He fucking found God and gave me his whole like fucking cachet of beats. And there's like a bunch of these Resident Evil beats. I already rapped on a couple of them, but I got like 8 that are like, I'm gonna do a tape, man. I'm a big Resident Evil video game dude, and anytime I can find something like that that's in my lane that kind of helps me stand out, I'm all over it. So yeah, I got the Resident Evil tape. I'm gonna call it the Green Herb LP or EP. It depends on how many tapes make or songs make the cut. But on the way though.
Bet that's what's up. Y'all make sure to follow this man, Young Tech. It's not YOUNG because I made that mistake. YUNGTACT. So y'all make sure. Much love to you, bro. We're gonna have you back on the show for a full interview soon. So y'all make sure to follow. And we'll be right back with the Moecyrus interview. We love Chicago. We'll be right back with the Moecyrus interview. Go ahead, switch. We are back. Y'all see that movie Magic and shit? That's all ill for real in the back.
Oh boy.
Man, what you think about that performance? Young Tech, bro.
Dope as fuck. You already know. Dope as fuck. AF. Dope as AF.
That's what's up, man. That's what's
All
up.
right.
So look, we told y'all we had him in the building. I've actually been knowing about him for probably many years before I actually like seen him at a show and stuff like that, man. And he been grinding, been doing this thing. You know, a man of multi-talents, man, different styles. We got the album right here, man. Moecyrus is in the fucking building. So without further ado, come on in, brother. We got Moecyrus.
Yo. What it do?
Let's get it in.
Yeah.
Shout out to that, man. We got the album right there, man. Moecyrus, pleasure to have you, bro.
What's up, my brother? How you feeling?
All good, man.
All right.
Thank you for having me here. This
No
is
doubt, man.
amazing.
For sure. Look, bro, this is always an opportunity. I tell people to get to meet the MCs, man. But we also interviewing artists and people that I know that been grinding, man, and that are continue to put out music and do shows and do everything. So that's why you're in the building, man. People always want to know what's the start, like what's that one thing that clicked in your head from the get-go that made you say, wow, that's hip-hop, like I'm that, I want to be that.
Man, so you really got to get yourself involved with this, you know. I mean, we got all these outlets, you know, the 606, shout out to 606.
Yeah.
Tuesday nights. There's a lot of like young cats doing it throughout the city with these open mics too, you know, but a lot of people aren't aware of these things because they're not connected with those people who are of that hip hop realm. And, you know, I kind of got connected through it was from like house parties and, you know, freestyling and ciphers with people and stuff like that. But, you know, I guess you kind of get introduced through your walk of life and where you're actually coming from, you know?
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So like what age were you when you first like discovered like hip hop?
Man. See, it's funny because as I get older, a lot of people are saying that wasn't hip hop.
Mm.
Like, damn.
What?
Okay, my bad.
What do you mean? Like what music would they say
Like,
that to? Like,
shit that was like on TV. It's funny. Like one of the first raps I've heard was that dude in the Michael Jackson Black or White video. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the black and white video.
Yeah, I don't
Who
even know
was that?
what MC that was.
Yeah, I can't remember that. We have to look
was
that
that
up. We have
Heavy
to
D?
fact check that.
no, Heavy D wasn't.
Was
He
it?
wasn't rapping in that one.
I don't know, but yeah, actually, Heavy D was actually one of the ones. You know, I'd be glued to the TV.
Right. Was
Uh,
that like Yo MTV Raps or The Box or something?
The box, definitely. Channel 13, when you had that TV with the old antenna, where you had to switch the channels and put the can of pop on.
Yeah. or tinfoil.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't understand that one.
Nah.
So your style, bro, is like we listen to the tracks today, and we're gonna get into some music. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. We're gonna check out some new songs and shit by Moecyrus. But what is like? Where do you get your like style from, bro? Like, you know, sometimes people say, well, it's just me, but sometimes they say, well, this and this influenced me. What like influences your style when you rap?
Man, so, you know, we're living in this time of the internet where you kind of catch grasp of everything that's going on. And I've heard on an interview one time from, I think it was on a Joe Budden podcast, Casey Veggie said something about, you know, back in the day, people would recognize where your style came from and stuff like that. You knew if this person
Right.
was from Atlanta, New York, California, you know what I mean? But in my house, I grew up with a lot of house music, hip house, you know, shit, whatever what else was on TV. But man, I would mimic a lot of like Wu-Tang stuff and I just kind of like really like mesh it up and really not to get comfortable in that pocket of just emulating what they got going on, but just kind of creating my style in a sense along the way. You know, just trial and error. You know, I've listened to my old shit. I'm just like, damn, that shit was back.
Yeah.
Damn, that sound like Big
when,
Daddy
when did
Kane.
you feel like you really came into your own style, your own sound?
Yeah, when I had my own studio back since 2008. I sat down just making Fruity Loop beats constantly all day and just whipping up some weird ass shit. It's crazy because now this movement that Griselda has with the no drums
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
At back in the day, I was just making loops and stuff like that with that type of style. And I was rapping over that. I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna listen to this shit.
Little did you know.
Yeah. Fast forward 10 years later, that's like prominent in today's music industry. You know, for the old heads.
Shout out to White Noise. Shout out to White Noise in the comments. He said none of that lowercase bullshit.
That's right.
That's right. I've heard that. We were we're talking about that, about like lower cases and like messing people's names up or having spaces and stuff like that. How I guess not how important is that to you, but what do you think, like, if when people, when basically, like, if dude snapped on you for you fucking his name up on a flyer, like, what do you think? Things shit happens sometimes, or it's like that's something that needs to be, you got to focus on that shit?
Yeah, especially if I'm like well established out here, that's just like, I'm pretty sure people don't lowercase DMX. I'm not saying I'm on his level or anything like that.
100%.
But the fact that, I push it so much to the point where I actually had to just, come out with this phrase, Moecyrus, all capital letters, none of that lowercase bullshit.
Dope.
Nice.
But there's been like people would invited me to events and they would put the capital M and then the Moecyrus like lowercase or space it out, when it's all capital letters all together.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
I wanted to ask you about this, man. How do you think it is for artists, and whether it be you personally, but dating another artist in the industry? You think that is like a difficult relationship, or do you think it makes it even easier because both parties know like what is involved in being with somebody in the industry?
Well, I feel like, like with me in my position, with my experience and the stuff that I have, I feel like I'm doing what do they call it, due diligence. I feel like it's my part to kind of like, because my girlfriend, she's an artist. I feel like it's my duty to help her out and kind of like fill her in on things that she doesn't know, and then she fills me in on things that I don't know. So it kind of like goes hand in hand with each other, because sometimes I just, I put my efforts like way out there. I go above and beyond, start fucking with the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
Little did I know that I'm doing that. I'm putting too much of myself out there, and then I just step back, because if she's explaining to me a situation she's dealing with, I start thinking about a time that I've dealt with whatever she went through,
right.
But I never really thought of it from that perspective, So it kind of like helps out. And
Dating another artist could be good as fuck, or it could be a living hell, because artists, we're a different type of people. Our brain works differently, and to be with somebody that's not an artist is difficult enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people don't understand how our brain works and how shit. When you're a creative person, how those when that shit starts going in your brain, you have to let it out. You know what I mean? And being with another artist, it can get sticky real quick.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more sticky than a person that's not an artist, because a person that's not an artist can kind of look back and just be proud and look and be gazing and be a fan and everything else. But then, but they still have to understand how the brain works. But anyways, yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, we've bumped heads quite a few times, and there's been times too where I had to like clean up my lyrical content in a sense, not only because like she's my lady, she's my woman,
right,
but just to kind of stay on the same subject of what she's talking about, or if she's adapting to me, she'll do what she can, You
don't feel like that you're compromising your integrity or your music integrity by changing because you have a woman? I mean, if it's entertainment, right?
Well, you know what? So before I was in a relationship with my girl, I'm not gonna say I was an alcoholic, but I was drunk and I would say a lot of stupid shit,
Yeah.
freestyling, say dumb things, and just be completely careless about a lot of stuff. And I felt like after 2020, when I started being sober, being vegetarian, and being in a relationship with her, it really helped me clean up my act. I became more like mentally stable.
Right.
And most recently, I just posted a video of me saying like every 5 seconds in these interviews and shit like that. I mean, I'm still doing it now, but now I fill in more
Right.
of a sentence,
Right.
you know, and I catch myself doing it, and I want to pause, but also not make it seem like I don't know what's going on in my, you know,
In your mind or whatever. Yeah. I got you.
No,
That's what's up.
that's cool, man. So look, if y'all follow Moecyrus on the internet, y'all know that he said to tune in at 7 p.m. because he was talking shit about you. So I want to ask you, what are the 3 top things or people that you would like to talk shit about right now?
shit. Honestly,
It could be anything in the world. Like, what do you?
honestly, when I put shit up on the internet, I kind of use that as like a what do you call that? Just something to reel people in. Because people like drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People love salacious shit.
Exactly. So when I say, yo, I'm about to talk some shit about you, people are gonna, you know, they're drawn to just tune in. You know what I mean?
No, for
Like,
sure.
you know, because there've been times too, you know, with like lyrically with some of my lyrics, I'll say something that's just, you know, a freestyle off the top something, and all of a sudden my fucking lyrics become shoe carnival to people.
Right.
You know, if that makes sense. You know, everybody wants to put the shoe on where it fits, you know, and it's like, it shouldn't even be like that.
Right.
For sure. How I've seen you perform with other artists that are, I'll say hip hop, but maybe like another subculture of like hip hop. Maybe you do different, you dabble in different like genres, right? Like some of your music is maybe like rock / maybe rap. I could be describing it wrong, but like.
Oh, you talking about like my band project?
Yeah, and I'm just talking about. So it just came to my mind. Like I've seen some of your stuff where like you're on stage. I forget dude's name, man. Jesus, it's You have a couple of projects. I'll find it in a second. But yeah, like it's just like more like rock shit. Like I mean, it's like rock with like hip hop. Like it's like I don't know. Like if it's alternative like hip hop. I don't know if that makes.
You talking about like with Novator?
All right, yeah, like with like Novator and like that's hip hop still. But do you think is that like a different? What genre is that?
I feel like he's more like a hardcore underground hip hop artist. You know, like a Vinny Paz and
Yeah.
what are those guys called? The Philly dudes, the Boston dudes.
Yeah.
Mm.
That style of hip hop, you know, it's very dope. You know, very experimental type hip hop. I like doing experimental stuff. I've jumped on like dubstep. I jumped on reggae. You know, I got my hardcore band that I rap in. You know.
Dope.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. You got to always be like, I tell a lot of MCs when I produce shit for them, you got to be ready, always ready and willing to step out of their comfort zone and step out their box and be creative. Yeah. That's dope though.
Yeah,
I
that's how
respect
you-
that. Yeah.
That's how you really expand out here and not get bored. You know. What
Yeah.
I mean? Same goes for like producers or engineers. You know,
Absolutely.
just because you could mix rap and stuff like that doesn't mean you have to sit with just doing rap all the time.
Right.
You could do acoustic, you could do pop, you could do house music, you could do
R&B,
rock,
all
R&B,
that, house,
whatever.
all everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up talking more about that in a second, but I want those that are tuned in right now to hear some of these joints, man. I don't know if they're new, unreleased, or something that you got out. Are these are songs from the project, right?
No. Let me see.
So we got How You Gone.
How You Going is from produced by Felons. He's from New Jersey.
Dope, man. Let's get into it right now. We got How You Gone. We got Moecyrus in the building. Let's go.
Chill.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
That one. That's it.
This is hell on earth, so I know you are dirt. I'm original recipe and sweet as dessert. A lot of rappers going sober, so they put in that work. Scrapping Cyrus cadences and reusing my words. I'm not fooling myself, it's a fact cause I listen. I'm like, what the fuck he say? Nah, I'm tripping. That's some kamikaze shit. shit suicide, super stupid, man. How you gone? Never mind. I've been reprimanded, taking losses, cause the bosses get sharper by experience. Scared money don't make money, this chump change ain't serious. Growing pains got lessons, ibuprofen for the bypass. Overzealous like an immigrant, no document, got big cash. Bring the body so I get that. Watching my relations, cause these people on that dumb shit like mental retardation. Hate no shade thrown to the strugglers, exceed your limitations. Duplicates keep popping up, I'm sick of imitation. That ain't flattery, I go berserk. Morris Day, I do the jerk. Tarot cards got 10 of swords, I resonate, I've got worse. Got the globe, don't walk the turf. Locked the game and lost the key. How you gonna wait, live with mine? What the fuck wrong with me? What the fuck wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? All of a sudden like 9 to 10. I don't get it, can't comprehend. But then again, I can't pretend. Who's vouching, who's running what? Must have heard I'm hot dog. Catch up if you want to, Chicago style. Hold the pickle, I'm on one. Y'all get mad, it's funny, I expect that. Wolverine and life's a beach, not literally. I'm getting back, my get back. Been about it, so I get that. Watching my relations, cause these people on their dumb shit like mental retardation. Ain't no shade thrown to the strugglers, exceed your limitations. Duplicates keep popping up, I'm sick of imitation. That ain't flattery, I go berserk. Morris Day, I do the jerk. Tarot cards got 10 of swords, it resonates, I've got worse. Got the globe, don't walk the turf. Locked the game and lost the key. How you gonna wait, live with mine? What the fuck wrong with me? What the fuck wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, that was crazy.
That shit is bananas. First of all,
I know
shout
we
out
was
to that
talking behind the
producer.
scenes, but we was listening. What do you think about that?
Man, shout out to both him and the producer. That shit's fire as
Yeah.
fuck. That shit is like some Purple Haze shit. It's like you can either rock the fuck out or just zone the fuck out. And it's dope as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And
Good
what
shit.
mood were you in when you made that? Were you like in like this zone? Like, did you light one up? Like, what mood were you in when you wrote that, like, or recorded that?
So he put that beat on BeatStars, and I was just checking out his whole catalog, and that one caught my attention the most because it was like had a psychedelic feel to it. And when I bought it, at that moment when I'm making that purchase, that's me making my commitment to kill this shit.
Mm.
So that's what I did. I bought the whole exclusive, and I just went in on it.
That's crazy.
Dope shit, man.
That's dope as fuck.
Bringing up the name again, bro. Have you went by other names in the past?
No, I have not.
Okay, so you've been Moecyrus like since you hit the scene. What do you think about like artists that end up doing like a revamp and end up changing like their name and all of that somewhere like in the middle of their career?
Shit, man, they can pull that shit off. You know what I mean? More power to them. There's a lot of people that have like a cult following where they could do that. Like how Prince changed his name and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or what's his name? Yasin Bey.
Yeah.
Dope.
MF Doom.
MF Doom. Yeah.
Yeah. We always talk about Sub T here in the building because typically whoever we have has either performed at Sub T or been on that stage on a Tuesday when that cipher is going on
Right.
somewhere around 1 o'clock in the morning. Have you ever rocked a cipher on stage? And I know you've performed there, but have you rocked a cipher as well?
Yes, I have.
Tuesdays. What's that feeling for you, bro? Like, what is that place? We call that the Mecca of Chicago hip hop, our Tuesday therapy. What is that place for you?
Man, that was like my drunk spot. I'm gonna be honest. And
Shout out to you.
the day that I actually went in on the in a cipher, I had this first like fucking bar that I wanted to come out with. I said, and I was prepping that shit because I wanted to make everybody
That'd
laugh.
be me. That'd be the one bar.
Yeah, I wanted to make everybody laugh. I said, shout out to the people at the 606. All dudes. No, wait. All dicks. No chicks.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Because it was nothing but dudes there, but you know.
They didn't take the mic from you?
No.
I had the mic taken from me twice.
You know what? I just kept on going before I got counted out. Because I was like, no, I can't let that happen. You know?
Yeah. No, they snatched the mic out
Yeah,
of my
they'll
hand.
snatch you. Yeah, he knows
it
about
gets
that.
vicious.
Yeah.
You know about that heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not talking about your business. I'm just saying.
No.
You know what
I mean, I
happens.
used to go in there drunk as fuck, so I already know. And then,
Hey.
got on stage and did my thing, and I got the mic snatched out of my hands. But they loved me and gave me hugs and all that shit. Next time I came, I did the shit again. They were like, "Fuck, what's wrong with this dude?" You know what I mean?
For a lot of us, it's a stomping ground, but also it's a training ground for a lot of MCs. And what was after that? So people go to Sub T, they get their gears, they learn how to rock crowds, and then after that, they continue to do things and great things. I'm not saying that Sub T is that catalyst, but that's like for a lot of us, it's what helped us to like gain our do our thing on stage. And then, so how much people might not know, how much music have you put out? Because we got your album right here. We're going to talk about it. But like in the past, how many projects do you got? Mixtapes, all of that?
I put out 7 albums.
Wow.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah. You know what? I had a lot of features, but overall, like I did a lot of production on some of the stuff too. So that counts as putting my efforts into what I was doing. But for the most part, yeah, I put out like 7, maybe like 3 EPs, and then the rest like 4 LPs.
So you're producing your own beats. Is that something I've never seen you talk about that? Maybe I might have missed the post. Is that something?
I was just about to ask him something.
Actually, you go ahead with the producer thing because you're the producer, man.
What do you think you're better at, producing or rapping?
Both.
Oh shit, my man. Because that's how I started off, like rapping. But once, like, I was also making my own music, but that was out of necessity because back in the day, shit was so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And but once I got into like really making beats and producing like my own shit, I enjoyed the producing more than I enjoyed the rapping. Even though I still love rap, I still fuck around every once in a while. But I just enjoyed it more. I don't know if I was good or better in either one. That's why I love your answer. But you know what I'm saying. But for me, it was putting something out of nothing from thin air and then watching somebody else just take it to a whole nother level was like some shit for me. You know what I mean?
That was that I got really comfortable with making beats for myself, and I fell into this pocket. So that's when I decided to kind of just hear out other producers and just tap into what they got going on and make that purchase and apply myself. And people have sent me like free beats, and I don't really get that hungry when people send me shit for free because it's like I'm real picky.
Right.
With my stuff.
As you should be.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that earlier about getting a lot of producers or beat makers get too comfortable in their own style or in their own shit, and they only make music for themselves, and it becomes like almost their own undoing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're much more than what that is.
Yeah. And they get so comfortable in that square that they don't even want to step out of it. And they're like, I don't make music I make it for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you're comfortable with getting out of your square as far as like your comfort zone and doing music. Are you always like that?
Yeah, man. I mean, we can't all be Kanye West.
Right. Right. Facts.
But as soon as I started stepping out of my zone, my biggest thing was just reaching out to people, and I always ask the producers, like, honestly, do you think I could kill this shit, or you're just trying to make a transaction,
right?
You know what I mean? Because I don't like wasting anybody's time. I don't want to waste my time.
Some producers don't hold their artistry at at a personal value. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I don't just give beats to any old
Facts.
fucking body, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't send beat packs to nobody. I
Stop
refuse to
asking
do
for
that
them
shit.
fucking
Don't
beat
ask me,
packs.
don't ask me for a beat pack.
Mo, do you think that people, what do you think about artists that rap about a certain thing online and in real life that's not really them? Like, does it matter? Is it just art, or do you feel that we really got to live this shit and talk the real shit on our records?
I feel like they're in the trance and they need a dose of reality.
Oh,
Ooh,
Nice.
y'all heard it.
You know, because, you know, when you start saying those things, you're putting it out into the universe. Yo, I killed that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you might be a suspect in something that happened within your area.
Yeah,
You know, well, you said that on wax.
you said it, such and
Yeah,
such.
You said that shit.
Speaking of that, I want to get into a song called "Internet Confidence."
Yeah.
Who produced that track?
Maker.
Shout out to Make.
Quella Maker Beats. Yeah,
Dope.
DJ Maker.
Shout out to him, man. So let's just get into this. This is Internet Confidence, and we'll talk about it right now.
What's he gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do? What's he gonna do when they come for you? Yo, it was a 3-year period, heavy in the Tampax. Took a little breather, now I'm back, lost my contacts. Network again? Nah, fuck that, I'ma pay to play. Modern day illusion is to fake it in the rap game. Get your money though, I ain't gonna trip ever. I'm the cheapest penny pincher on the real. I don't wanna tip. Getting out my head is the best vacation. Stuck inside the boucherie like a staycation. Everybody done came and went. If our movements was a phase, then that was it. If all I gathered was for nothing, then I'ma quit. But I'm a winner, I don't really gotta explain that shit. Explain for good, I quote slang. Politically correct, people wanna be the same. I'm understanding this, cause it's real and I got the gift. You can stay pissed with your internet confidence. Boys, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bet you big mad with your face ass. Motherfuckers get delusional by the second, that's a big fact. Taking words out of context, I don't get that. Ops ain't real, you're creating little chit chat. That's some bitch made shit. Get your life together, not supporting any garbage. I'ma leave that for the landfill. By a landslide, Cyrus coming for the millions. Hit you with a 16, dragging from Cotillion. I see you trauma bonding, that's cool. Applying pressure to yourself like a dumb tool. If everybody had it easy, what's the message? Can you take the hard road and embrace the imperfections? Annotations to myself is the tone I try to set. I go within the spirit so I feel and don't forget. I'm understanding this cause it's real and I got the gift. You can stay pissed with your internet confidence. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Tell me what you gonna do one day when they come for you, when they come for you. Bad boys, tell me what you gonna do one day when they come for you, when they come for you. Better run now, bad boy, they come. Better run now, bad boy.
That was a
Fire.
motherfucking vibe, dog. What you think about that heat?
First of all, I like to say what I said while we were listening. Not everybody can rap. It's like singing, man. Not everybody can rap. Not everybody can fucking sing. My man, you got a great fucking voice. And shout out to the producer, man. I say it all the time. Drum selection is key, man. Shout out to that shit.
And we
too.
forgot to mention featuring.
Wells Mattingly.
Yeah, that was a dope collaboration, man. when it comes to Chicago hip hop, do you believe that there is the gatekeepers or those like, you know what I'm saying, stand and watch at the door?
Definitely. People will hold those media outlets. Uh, but then again, I don't know. Sometimes people could be their own gatekeeper, you know, because we're living in that time of the internet where people are posting shit. They're offending people who could take them to that next level, but they're out here saying some stupid ass shit, and it's just kind of like their own fault. But sometimes, yeah, there can be some gatekeepers where people they want that transaction where it's just, oh, you want to get on this blog? All right, cool, $50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that could be gatekeeping, but in a sense, artists should also invest in themselves. You know, when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, definitely gotta invest. We always talk about that on the show. People that like are doing things, man, investing in themselves in different ways. Um, you released a video on your social media, and one of the bars in your video, I believe it was a freestyle, and it said, "They're drowning in ciphers and podcasts." And you made a really good point, man, about artists that, and I'll let you explain it, but artists that are only focusing on certain things and not really like what the craft should be. Um, so what do you think about that?
I feel like some artists are being like pushed by their managers to, get on these podcasts or, they're signed to a label and they're being pushed out here with, blindfolded and they're out here saying like the wrong thing. So that kind of like gets them a lot of attention in the wrong way. So they really don't get to push their music the way that they want to and it doesn't get a chance. So they stay drowning in those, in this matter, podcast,
Yeah.
Well, back in the day when you were signed to a label, you had media training.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that you would be prepared if you went to a radio station or whatever to say the right things and do the right shit, present the music
Yeah.
right and everything like that. They don't have that shit
No,
anymore.
it doesn't matter now. I saw a No Jumper interview where the guy, I'm not gonna mention the name because he passed away, but the guy threw up like mid interview with
He
Adam.
passed away when that shit they just posted
He
that
passed
shit.
away. He passed away. I'm sorry. I saw it on social media. So if it could have been fake, so don't hold me to that. But I saw a couple of different posts that said that he had passed away after, but
That's
he
wild.
was dealing with some stuff and he threw up in the middle of a show, and it's just kind of like, now they just put anything out. And Adam did release a statement saying that, the guy did want that video to come out. He's not just putting it out for like clickbait or for views. He wanted to see so people could see what was really happening in his life. But yeah, that's an example of like, just these things that you're just doing on camera, taking all these drugs. I got something that I wrote in, bro. It's something new. So I want you to finish the statement. I'm going to give you 3 statements. And you finish them however you see appropriate. Number 1, Chicago needs more.
Chicago needs more mental health
Ooh.
outlets.
Ooh.
That's big.
That's super big. Shout out to that one.
Just elaborate a little bit because it's an important topic to me and he, because we do the check-in after Shy City Cypher podcast today at 8:30. Why do you think it's so important, the mental health and what we're doing? And does it just pertain, you think, to artists, or are you just saying all of Chicago mental health?
Artists, people throughout all walks of life. I feel like this cyber world is becoming like a second reality to people. And I feel like that focus needs to be, a lot of attention needs to be shined on that because there's a lot of sad people out here because they're too busy watching people that are lying on the internet. That's why I used this song, Internet Confidence, and made a music video for it, to kind of like put that out there where everything on the internet isn't real and there's
Facts. All right, number 2. New artists need to do blank instead of what they're doing.
real artists need to
New artists need to do blank instead of what they're doing.
real artists need to stop doing drugs and focus on what they're doing.
Yeah, man. Seen too many fall. Many
Yeah.
fall. All right,
Some might say, because if you look at jazz and some other like psychedelic rock and shit, some motherfuckers might say that's when they do their best creative shit.
True that.
Yeah.
In this sense, I kind of mean like people who hold like it's like a vice to some people
Mm-hmm.
where they just, it's gone beyond a recreational thing and it's become more of like an addiction
Right.
to where they're like killing themselves.
Yeah.
And I can't say any more than that.
Yeah, that's
That
facts.
speaks
No,
for
Man,
man,
itself.
get
yeah,
your
yeah.
life
You know?
together. If you happen to be watching this, yeah, man, cut the bullshit out. Last one, and it's not a finish. It's just really like answer. Get rid of one. Chief Keef or Kodak Black.
Man, I can't do that to them.
Why
I ain't
not?
say
Why
die.
not?
I ain't say they're gonna die. I just,
Oh,
I just
man.
bet one. We no longer can hear their music ever again.
I said Kodak because he's not from Chicago.
All right, man.
Only-
Stand up for the
Only
shot.
fair.
Stand up,
Put
Chicago.
them seeds up in the motherfucking air. We're gonna get into this segment that we love to do over here, and let me explain this. This segment is not you supposed to know about what we talking about. This segment is more, and for a personal reason, to learn more about hip hop and about things that happened today, or actually this week, since Monday of last week till now,
Right.
that happened in hip hop history. So
Was that a jab?
yeah, because you told me, oh, well, if you don't know everything about you're about to talk about, then you're failing. No, I don't
I
know
didn't say
about
that
all
to you.
this.
That's not what I said. That's not
every
my.
week-
That was not my words.
Every
Those
week-
were
what
not
were
my
your
words,
words?
sir.
What were your words?
Those was not my words. Those were not my
You even
words.
accused ill. You even accused ill of also not knowing. So we're gonna get into it. This is a segment where we learn.
It's a
Mo,
super reach.
I'm gonna mention something that happened. I'm gonna give the date. It's within this past week in hip hop history. If it means something to you, go ahead and make a statement about it. If not, we'll just pass it on to Heat and we'll move on to the next one. We got 20 of them to do, so we'll run through them. All right.
Heck yeah.
I bet. Hieroglyphics released their debut album, Third Eye Vision, March 24th, 1988.
Wow.
And I don't know if that's the album that I remember that had the song. No, that's Far Side. You see, I can't even remember what's my song from Hieroglyphics. What is that? What does that do for
93
you?
till infinity. That's the classic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you recall that album? Anything for you, Mo?
Del, the funky Homo sapien.
Yeah. Ice Cube's cousin.
Third Eye
Yeah.
Vision. Yeah. So what about you? Third Eye Vision.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
Dabalina. Mr. Bob. That was on I Miss My Brother George. Oh, I wish my brother George was here. I believe so. Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina.
All right. So
Shout out to Del. I fucks with Del, the
Del.
funky Homo sapien.
I bet. Cannabis released a single, Second Round KO, March 24th, 1998. I don't know about that. I don't.
Mama said
Yeah,
Nike
like-
out. No, wait. Cannabis was
Second Round KO
cannabis.
from Cannabis, 1998.
Do we have to? I just was talking to somebody about this, man. LL did not have to do that to Cannabis.
I don't know that one. I know who Cannabis is, but I don't know that one.
Yeah, people really don't remember Cannabis because of LL.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
My most recent memory of Cannabis is him getting slaughtered in front of
Battle.
Disaster
Yeah.
with the note
With the notebook,
with the
yeah.
pull out the notebook.
Yeah.
So
He ain't been right since LL.
y'all want some rhymes or what? I got 30 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Damn.
Keeping it moving. MF Doom released his sixth solo album, Born Like This, March 29th, 2009.
I had that album.
Dope.
I had that album. That was really good. There was the first one. Well, when it first came in, it had like some like gospel intro to it. It was like a punk gospel beat, and that had Ball Skin on it, and a couple of a track with Madlib and Raekwon. That was a dope ass album.
He
Can't say nothing about MF Doom, man. MF Doom is a god, bro.
Untouchable.
bet.
Yeah.
Bet. All right, keeping it moving. Arrested Development released their debut album, 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days in the life of. That was on March 24th, 1992.
The Tennessee.
I don't know. I only know like one of their songs, bro.
Tennessee, Mr. Window. Fuck them dudes.
All right.
I say fuck them dudes because they had that old ass nigga. It's 1992. They had a dude that was like 80 years old. Their spiritual guidance dude. Them dudes went through so much money problems and shit. That dude stole so much money from them.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't even know all
Man,
that.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. We
I
ain't
just
know
know
all that.
Tennessee.
All right, Capadonna released his debut album, The Pillage, March 24th, 1988. I do not know nothing about that. Mo, what do you know about that, bro?
Man. All I know is his verse from Triumph.
Nah, dope ass.
Had a
verse.
few tracks on that Raekwon album, and
Shout out to
Ghostface.
Capadonna.
Shout out to Capadonna.
Heat the Pillage. Do you remember the album?
Yeah, I do. He was also driving cab at that particular
Oh,
time.
yeah.
too.
I've seen the cover.
Yeah, shout out to Wu-Tang Clan for
Wu-Tang.
not pushing Capadonna like they should have.
Yeah.
All right. Shy
Not
Ali.
a real shout out, but like, you know, like a fuck you shout out.
Yep. Shy Ali, which I don't know who this is, and I immediately assume it's someone from Chicago. But Shy Ali released his first and only album, The Fabulous
Child
Shy Ali,
Prodigy.
1992.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's got a Buffalo State sweater on, so I'm assuming
no,
he's from
New
Buffalo.
York. Yeah,
Shy Ali.
He ended up going to prison for murder.
No
He
shit.
just got out, actually, trying to revamp his career. They used to call him like the Little Method Man. He was, he was dope as fuck. He was like, they were calling him like the next Nas. He was like a child. He was a child prodigy.
Why was he
rapper.
Shy Ali though? Do you don't know why he was
Chi
Shy?
Ali.
Chi Ali. Oh, from Chi. Okay, bet.
Oh,
Mad Villain released their debut album, Mad Villainy,
fuck
March
yeah.
23rd, 2004.
That's my
Fuck,
shit.
man, where was I?
Again, 0 words to say.
Man.
It's Mad
Just
Villain.
raw
It's
shit.
it's at Mad Lib and fucking
MF Doom,
MF Doom,
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo. Yeah.
So it's some straight boom bap shit then.
Nah, it's some real
MED,
super
Mad Child.
creative,
Wild
super fucking dude. 0 words, man.
Yeah.
Idea and Abilities released their second album, EA, March 23rd, 2004.
Rhyme Sayers.
Idea and Abilities, yeah, from Rhyme Sayers. What about you,
Yeah.
Heat?
Cool.
Cool, it was cool. I bet. Outkast released the single Rosa Parks, March 23rd,
Wow.
1999.
That's how we got into the conversation.
That's how we got into
Yeah.
it, and the reason I stood out to me in all of the things was because it's named Rosa Parks, and you gave us some interesting info.
Super
so we'll go
racist.
with you first, Heat, and then we'll move to Mo.
Well, that's why we got into like do your fucking homework shit, as far as research and talking about history of hip hop, because you didn't know what the fuck it was. And then when I sang the hook to you, what's that fuzz? Everybody move to the back. That's the name of the song is Rosa Parks, and you didn't know that, and
did
that
not know
hurt my
that.
feelings.
I'm bad with names of songs, but I'll know the song. Just don't be knowing the name because
It
we
don't
didn't
matter,
have
nigga.
we
You-
didn't have Pandora and Spotify.
You
back
don't
then,
need it. You,
YouTube. I
a
just
matter
didn't
of
know.
fact, since you're going to say that, then you come from an era from reading the goddamn.
First of all, I
Do
was
you
15,
dig?
first of all, I was 15.
Okay.
I was 14 years old in
and when I was
1999.
14, 15, guess what I was doing? Reading the back of the shit like I'm going to read the back of my man's shit.
Man, I was all right. Whatever.
Stop playing.
The soundtrack for the film Above the Rim was released March 22nd, 1994. I only remember the film. It was crazy. And what do you think about that, Mo?
Oh man, it's above my head.
I'll tell you this.
Heat detector.
This is a historical shit. At that particular time, I was living in LA and I just gotten signed, and I lived in these condos, and it was all artists and shit, and a lot of people that were working on that particular album, producers, were living in there, and I used to chill with them motherfuckers all the fucking time.
Did you get to hear any like
I got to hear
sneak peek
music. I
shit?
got
Like-
to hear music that was done, for the soundtrack, shit that was submitted and stuff like that, because they had a
That's
whole
what's up.
studio inside the condo.
I need a refresher. Who was in there? The movie.
Tupac.
Tupac and the other dude that falls off the damn right. That's how he falls off, dude. He keeps having a nightmare about dude falling off the the edge of the
It was
building
the
and shit.
basketball movie.
Oh
Yeah, basketball. This is the cover right here.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1994. Malik Taylor, better known as Phife Dawg
Yeah.
of Tribe Called
Rest
Quest,
in peace.
died on March 22nd, 2016. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Well,
brother.
I'll tell you, right before he passed away, he did the tribute to Dilla here in Chicago. Part of the video was shot here in Chicago. I was there for that video shoot. Got to sit down and talk to him before he passed. Rest in peace, Phife Dawg. It wasn't that long after that he had passed, but I'm in that video too. Really
Shit,
dope
you're
videos.
in the
of
Phife
tribute.
Dawg video?
Mhm.
Nice. The last one that he did.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that. That's
yeah.
some hip hop history from my
Yeah.
ass. Pause.
Yeah, man.
All right. Pharaoh Monk released his third studio album, War. We Are Renegades, March 22nd, 2011. I saw him perform.
Underrated.
I
I've
saw
seen
him
him
perform,
before.
but that's all. I saw him at the
Underrated.
promontory. What do you know about? What do you think about that, man? We are Renegades, March 22nd, 2011.
First of all, Pharaoh Monch is so fucking underrated. That dude is a fucking walking lamppost of fucking talent. Facts.
I seen his like live band. It was it Rock the Bells? Right there at the lakefront a long time ago.
I heard he's hard to work with though.
Is he?
That's what I heard.
All right, we got a birthday in the building. DJ Premier was born March 21st, 1966, man.
Woo.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's pictured here with rest in peace with Guru, man, and
Man,
at the
Guru.
subway station in New York. So shout out to him, man. March 21st was his birthday. What does DJ Premier mean to you? He
First of all, one of my favorite producers of all fucking time. Also, too, a little unknown fact that people think he's from New York and he's actually from Texas, and it's really crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's really crazy that a guy from Texas, born and raised in Texas, is responsible for the epitome of New York rap music,
Wow.
New York boom bap.
Yeah, he had a really dope sound.
Yeah, still does. What you mean?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, yeah.
That man got Grammys.
Yeah.
Hey, Large Professor, who we just seen DJ. Were you there? I'm not sure if I took you. We went to the promontory to see that one, but I saw him DJ. He was.
Large
Yes,
P.
sir.
All right, man. Y'all got some anything about Large Professor before we keep it moving?
Just talking to him to be on rap, man. Shout out Large
Oh
Professor.
yeah, man, that's dope. I hope you get that, Mo. Anything
Yeah, I was
about-
at the record store and I was distributing records and they displayed mine right in front of his or behind his. So that was cool. You know, LM? Moecyrus?
Yeah.
Nice. Miss Melody was born March 21st, 1969. I have no idea who Miss
That's
Melody is.
KRS-One's wife.
That's
Rest in
who-
peace.
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say.
I believe she passed a while back.
Miss Melody, I remember
She's,
that.
I'm Miss Melody. I'm a born again rebel. And the,
Yeah.
what's it called? Really heavy set chick with the mink on and shit. That's Miss Melody. That's
Was she on that one song? Self-destruction?
self-destruction.
This is her.
That's what I'm talking
This is
about.
her right here.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
well, in self-destruction video, she was a lot bigger than that.
All right,
Rest
man.
in peace.
Rest
Yeah,
in peace to her. So another producer, Manny Fresh, was born
Ooh,
March 20th,
yes.
1969, and for me,
Yeah.
the Cash Money clique and all of that whole movement with Mystical and everybody, man. I can't name everybody, but that was important to me because when I was 14, 15, 16, everything I listened to was them, and I kind of attribute that to the reason why I wasn't listening to boom bap and know all about boom bap back then, because literally I was listening to fucking all of the No Limit shit and the
Manny
fucking
Fresh?
yeah, because he did all the Cash Money shit.
Oh, I thought you said no limit. Look, I'm getting confused.
No. Well, like that. In
Like,
that
what?
You can say that for
no,
them
no.
motherfuckers,
Well, I
it's
meant
easy to get
I
confused.
just meant like in that era, I was listening to
yes.
all of that. Like there was all of that with Cash Money. There was the No Limit shit. There was in Chicago. It was the EC Illa and the Do or Die. Like I'm like that's what I listened to. So like growing older is when I really got into like, all right, this is boom bap. This
Yeah.
is what the shit that I missed out on because I was just focused on the street shit. What does that mean to you, bro? Manny Fresh, Cash Money and that.
Shit, going to Coconuts. You guys remember Coconuts?
Yeah.
Sam Goody.
Yeah.
I would just look at the records all the time, look at the production, look, like you were saying, look at the back of the records, and I would see Manny Fresh, and I'd be like, "Yo, he produced that, damn, that's cool," And I got introduced to big timers before Hot Boys and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I
nothing.
mean, I saw that motherfucker on what was this the name of the show where they blindfolded motherfuckers to
Oh,
to
to
make
do the
beats.
record thing.
Yeah, and
Made some ill shit. All right.
He's a
Hey,
beast.
he's a beast.
he's dope.
Stop
but
hating on that
I'm
man.
not. Did you hear me say anything?
No, I'm
Okay.
fucking with you. All right, man. Let's keep it moving. I feel dumb today, bro. Definitive Jux released their album Def Jux Presents March 20th, 2001. I don't know nothing, man.
ASAP Rock.
Definitive Jux, Company Flow, Cannibal,
Yeah.
ASAP Rock. Yeah.
Those were just like something that was just floating on the internet to me that I came about, when I'm digging up ASAP, because his style was just a little weird to me.
Nothing again.
Yeah.
All right. LP, L-P released his second album, I'll Sleep When You're Dead, March 20th, 2007. What the fuck with that title? That's some personal shit, dog.
Yeah, I'll sleep when you're dead.
That's some personal shit.
He meant that shit.
He meant that shit.
crazy.
Anything? LP?
LP. I know he's one half of that thing with Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope producer.
Yeah.
I
Dope
bet
as
you don't
fuck.
know about this. Yo-Yo released her debut album, Make Way for the Motherload, March 19th, 1991. You know who Yo-Yo is?
yo-yo. Yeah, that's Ice Cube's. You said that shit on purpose. That's Ice Cube's little protege. Fuck you, Ice Cube. Give me my money.
Wow.
Pay his motherfucking money for we. I ain't gonna say it
Yeah,
online.
that's over my head.
Bun B
Nah.
of
Now
UGK
he
was
owes me
born.
money.
We
Like,
got another birthday,
it's
y'all.
real
Bum,
shit.
yeah, pay him his money. Bun B of UGK was born March 19, 1973. I was actually and you know how we talking about people fronting for the internet, but before the internet, people used to just front and say they knew people. And this
That's
guy,
my cousin.
this guy, like, man, he got on a call and supposedly was talking. They said, yeah, Bun, and he just kept looking over, saying, yeah, I'm talking to Bun B right now. And I was just like, yeah, all right, whatever. And nothing ever happened with Bun B, so I knew he was lying. UGK Bun B, rest in peace to
Pimp C.
to Pimp C. So what's that mean for you, bro? We'll start with you, Mo.
Big Pan Band.
Spinning cheese.
Yeah.
All right.
I just tapped into him from that point on.
I know you tapped in a lot way before that.
Yeah, shout out to UGK. Shout out Bun B, and rest in peace, Pimp C.
Yeah.
Innovators, man, out of Houston, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Innovators.
for sure. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Today, another birthday. It's all birthdays this week. Queen Latifah was born March 18th, 1970, so she is 54 today.
Wow.
And that's crazy because I just remember her my entire life, dude. Was she like rapping since she was like fucking 15 or what?
Something like that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because the producer for a lot of her first albums for Flavor Unit just passed away. I forget his name right offhand.
Damn.
But the producer who made all that shit for Flavor Unit, which is her record label and everything back in the day, just recently passed away.
So why did she stop rapping?
Acting money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Acting
then she have a
money.
TV show too?
Yep.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
had
like
everything.
yeah,
I
TV
think
show.
she
Like
won,
Ricky Lake or
she
something?
won a
Yep.
Grammy for singing some kind of opera or some shit too, or some
That's wild.
song. Yeah.
All right, this one's important. The movie Wild Style premiered March 18th, 1983. I tried to show that to somebody recently and they were pretty bored, and I'm like, shit,
Breaking?
you just won't get it.
No, not breaking. This is
Wild Style shit.
pre-breaking.
It's this is what do you think about Wild Style? Mean anything?
Yeah, I like the graffiti letters on on the cover of the movie.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, I'm going to tell you a line from the movie. Stop fucking around and be a man. That's when the kid's cousin, his
dude.
uncle came back from the army, and he was mad at him for going outside and fucking writing on the walls. But quick
movie.
note on Wild Style, it was they look at it now as really like a hip hop documentary because a lot of those things were happening in real time,
Yeah.
and they were recorded in real time as they were happening. Shout out to Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah, I remember seeing that movie. Well, I've seen little bits of that when I was younger. Wild Style and where's that movie? The Last Dragon, and The Oz. Like all these
Yeah.
movies around that same era.
Yeah, that was they consider that like it was a movie, it had a storyline and everything, but there were things that were happening, like I said, in real time. Like K Slay was actually a graffiti writer, and he's a real young K Slay in there that was with FaZe, and FaZe was one of the originators of Wild Style, which is because graffiti letters used to be just like balloon letters and shit like that, square letters, and he was the one that came with the arrows and the real intricate shit FaZe did. But K Slay was in there, got Grandmaster Flash actually in the kitchen, in his mom's house, and in the kitchen on turntables. You know what I mean? There was a lot of shit happening in there that was happening in real time, and they were just happened to be filming it, so that's why they consider it the first documentary and receipts of of the origins of hip hop and shit.
I want to shout out some of the people that were on Facebook. My bad, I completely forgot to check, man. But if y'all still listening, shout out to DJ Greedy Knowledge. He said he ordered a pizza to enjoy while he listens to this podcast. So shout out to you, brother. Wick Mike is also in the building from Wicked Entertainment. 30 years in Chicago hip hop rap community. Shout out to y'all. Alex Uridel is also in the building. He put a bomb explosion. And we also got our brother, man, Jory Norman, 606. Also watching, man. Shout out to Christopher Schultz, mad supporter of hip hop community, and also to the homie Color, Chicago legend, man, Color in the building as well. We're going to keep it moving. I just got one more and we're finished, man. Now that our engineer is back, Il For Real is back in the building. Last one, Sean Price was born March 17th, 1972. Sean P. Final thoughts about Sean P.
Fucking onion heads.
A fucking god. Taking
Yeah,
Two goddamn soon. People don't even fucking know, man.
Yeah,
Man, taken too soon, man. Rest in
yeah,
peace.
his hardcore style, like his voice, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
that was some real gritty shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is the time of every single show where I never know. We're 25 episodes in. I never know. Does the Shy City Cypher producer have any instrumentals?
Are you talking to me?
I'm just looking for the Shy City Cypher official producer.
You're looking for him?
I don't know.
Sitting here
Is
right-
it you?
That would be me.
Do you got beats?
I might have a couple.
All right, let's
I
get
don't know.
this shit, man.
I don't even know
We
what's
can
in the
never
thing right
leave
now.
y'all without some bars. This is the end, and me and Mo ain't talking about it beforehand, so I don't know if you like to freestyle, but this is the part where we play a beat, spit at least a 16, man, before we end off the show. How you feeling about that?
let's get it.
Let's go. That's all you needed to say. I'm gonna let you kick that shit off. And then he stop playing.
Yeah. Yo. What the fuck is going on? It's your boy Moecyrus, all capital letters, none of that lowercase bullshit. Yo, I'm mortgage free in my haters' head. Give them something to remember like the alphabet. How you gonna be a simp and not pose a threat? I keep that metal piece on like I'm Boba Fett. I'm not talking about a gun. I'm talking about that ballpoint pen I use for fun. Scribbling and whipping up, different and don't give a fuck. Dudes be on the internet for life and be feeling tough. I will not act accordingly. I'm brown as shit, so you know I get the scrutiny. Everybody pushing buttons for the goon in me. Deep-rooted racists be obsessed and wanna ruin me. That ain't never gonna happen. These old dudes be oppressive cause they're lacking. Buying instruments for show and I'm laughing. I'm making hits, writing rhymes on a napkin. You cucks too damn weak. I'm the realest since my dad making MOE. I'm the realest since mom making Mickey Mouse pancakes. I don't gang bang, I don't know your handshakes. Do the damn thing, cut them how the band-aids. Fuck. Yo. We at the Shy City Cypher.
Yo, you know we right here chilling with Moecyrus. Grab your pens out, grab your pens and start writing. You motherfuckers got bars, this shit is not exciting. We got the album right here, you can't fucking deny it. It's the Shy City Cypher, the podcast you can meet them. MCs, you can greet them. Lyrics, you can hear them. I got the jar right there that's ready to elevate me. Chilling with the engineer Mateo, you know he killing shit. Ill for real when he's on the mic, you know he's rapping. He detective says he's not an MC, but he's capping. We on the show when we ready to spit flows. I'ma pass the mic to you so you can fucking get low.
Get low. Move out the building. Gung ho. Your bitch has children. They might not be by you. They might be by me. The heat detector, nigga, you can't see. I do this shit for fun, man. I ain't no fucking rapper. A lot of times they say I'm capping, but I'm only capping with a gun. I never play around. It's all fun and games until somebody gets their fucking eye poked out. I'm not chilling until somebody gets choked out. It's just me on the mic and I'm tripping and I'm not about to loke out. I'm just flying off the head. I'm just tripping and some of y'all niggas is better off dead. Huh. And I ain't playing with rap. You come around me, boy, you best believe you get slapped. I'm just playing around, man. I'm just playing.
We can never leave y'all without some motherfucking
Bars.
bars. This has been the Shy City Cypher. Moecyrus, any last words for them? Please let them know where they can follow you, and any final words for all your supporters and fans, bro.
Once again, it's your boy Moecyrus, all capital letters. All capital letters. None of that lowercase bullshit. You can find me on Instagram at Moecyrus Official. And you can check out my band too, I Bet Official. You get some merchandise, you get some records, you get some t-shirts at ibet.us.
I got one of the t-shirts right here, Mo. Tell them about this. This is your new design, correct?
This shirt right here is inspired by a song that I dropped with Vic Spencer, produced by DJ Scully. It's called Cafe. Cafe is an acronym for Chicago Ain't For Everybody.
What?
Yeah.
Chicago ain't for everybody.
Y'all ain't got that shit. Y'all better copy from
What?
Moecyrus.
I didn't know
bro.
that's what that meant.
And we got a Target on Picasso.
Yeah.
Represent Chicago.
That's what's
That's
up,
what's
man.
up.
Y'all need to cop that. Y'all see him wearing it. I got one. Don't ask me for mine. Y'all make sure to hit it up. Man,
Yeah, man, you
my
just put me on a whole different level, man. I'm about to rep that shit.
Let's go.
Chicago ain't for everybody.
Heat detector. Any
Yeah.
final words, man? Anything?
Man, shout out to Moecyrus, man. All fucking uppercase, nigga. Remember that shit.
Hey, we got Ill for real in the building. Final
For
words.
real.
Hey, he said we out here. You already know everything sounded good because y'all heard him doing it back there behind the board. So I'm your boy Jizzle for Shizzle on Instagram, Jizzle Villanueva on Facebook. Follow everything Shy City Cypher, every single thing we do, including Moecyrus. We love y'all, man. We out this motherfucker. We'll see y'all next week on episode 26. We gone. Bang, bang, bang.